Hello everyone, welcome to the Task 30 video submission. Here we will be designing a responsive product details pop-up model in the cart section. We'll be using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Tailwind. So to recap what we've done so far, we have created multiple pages. First the sign in, sign up, then added some features to them, a forgot password, a remember me. Then we also created a dashboard or a home page. Then we created a user edit profile, then product registration and a product edit. Along with that, we also created a search, an advanced search, where we can view all the products. Then we also added a wish list or a watch list, and from there we created a cart. So this is a new feature for the cart, where when we click the UI will pop up above the rest of the page. So let's get into it. Let's first look at how it looks. So first we have to be signed in as a buyer. We are signed in as a buyer, and then we have our cart. We can go from the cart is right over here. So first of all, we'll look at the difference between this. This is our final outcome. Let's look at this, the difference between this and our product view. So if we take something like this, this is our product view. As you can see, product view. But in the product view, we can enroll, we can add to cart, we can watch list, and we have more information. Whereas once we've already added this to the cart, we'll add this to cart, we'll go here. We do not want to have those other buttons and irrelevant factors, because we've already added this to cart. Maybe before checkout we just want to check again what have we got, right? So we see the name of the product, then we have by which seller, and then the description and price, which is all that is relevant for our product page, for our cart, because at the moment you've already made your decision. You've added this to the cart and you only want to see just the relevant information on what you're getting. So we have the level here, advanced, and then we have the name by the seller, the description and the price. And as you can see, when we click it, the background gets blurred, and when we close, it goes back. So we'll look at the code right now. Let's move into the code. So first of all, it starts from here in the dashboard. So on our cart items, we have introduced this new section that says on click open product model. So let's find where that comes from. So we'll put open product model and then go straight to the logic. So here in the open product model, so we open model overlay and then go to model content. So that's in the JS side. But now let's go and check the UI, the main HTML section of the model. So over here we have the product model section. So as you can see, it says here fixed inset to 0. So from that, what means is that the thing we are getting will cover the whole screen, and then z2 brackets 100. So this is a high z index. So what happens here is it brings whatever is called in this class above everything else. So like in certain things, like in PowerPoint or like editing software, when you right click certain things, you can send it to the back, you can send it to the front. So what happens here is we are sending this right to the front with z 200. So on the z index, this is all the way in the front, and then we say hidden, so it's initially invisible, and we give it the ID product model. So and when we do that, at the same time we are also having closed product model. So that is also involved, to be used there. And then we have the section of what happens to our background. So again, we use inset 0, which means it covers the entire screen. So similar to fixed inset, this absolute inset is also the same thing. Then we have this is used for the background, so BG slate 900/7, so we get a semi-transparent background. Then we get everything behind to get blurred, so background blur. Then we have the opacity, so we're giving it 0 for now. So it starts at invisible and then fades with the transition, with the duration of 300. And then we move into our model content. Yes, so when we get in here, we first have our model content that makes sure that the card or the model that we are using will be centered. So as we can see here, top half, top left. This makes sure that it's rounded and centered. Then we have our image section, as we saw here. Right here we have the image side by side with the content. So we have the image, then we have the content, but at the same time on the right hand side top 5, right 5, we have our close button. We have given an emoji for it. As you can see, it's purple by default. We could use some like we did for the pin on our card. We could use the same thing, but we prefer just use this. It's much more simpler, and it also matches almost all the cards. Then we just give the title, the seller, and the description. So right here we use so we will be getting our details. So the model title, the seller, model description, all will be coming from our JS. We will look at that in a little while. So if this is not displayed, it will display course title. If this is not displayed, it will say by seller name, and if not, we'll get this. So and then we have the price. For the price, we get it from model price, and if not, it just displays this. So we'll now go and look at the model JS. So the first model logic is, as we said, open product model. So it first gives, it removes the hidden and makes sure that we display it. So as you can see here, just as we click, it displays. When we click, it displays. So one click, open product model. So these all go into motion. This actually is just initializing, and then this is where the action happens. It gets hidden. Hidden is removed, and then we have animated timeout in, and at the same time, then we have to fill the content. So model title. So we get data title, then model seller, data seller, model level, data level. So we do not need to get these again, as we have got this for the previous other components in the page. So let's go to the top. So as you can see here, we have given, we have already got the data. The data is already there. We are just passing it back to this element, the model element. So that's what happens there. So we fill the content, the level, and we get the price, and we make sure that there's only minimum of 2 fractional digits, and then the description. So if there is no description, we'll say no description available. Then for the image, so we get model image, and we make sure that there is actually an image. If not, it displays no model image. Then we have the final function, which is the close product model. So when we click this, we get this close product model. So it increases all the opacity, then it adds hidden, whereas earlier we were removing the hidden. Here it gets added. So that's it for our model section for our card. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.